gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Mayhemic Thursday. Skull. Hope everybody's doing well. We're close to the weekend, folks. The weekend is coming up, as well as a whole bunch of other mess, but that's okay. We're not going to worry about it. Good evening, and thank you all for joining me because you people are amazing. JBS in the building. Good to see you, my brother, my personal moderator, my friend, my guy, Mr. Ghost Lincoln himself. Good to see you. Connie Corso's here. Good to see you. Sherry Lynch. Good to see you. How are you? How was your day? Did you have a good day today? I hope you did. Hope everybody had a great day today. Sherry, welcome in. She said is in the building. Good to see you. Show Intel. Welcome in. And I hope you had a great day today. Welcome. Good to see you. If this is your first time here, Skull. Make sure y'all greet all the new people that may be coming in tonight. Be polite. Show them how nice of peoples you are. Yeah, and we'll go from there. Yeah. LMDMT. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you are well. Thank you for joining us tonight. Good to see you. And you, I think you may be new also. This may be your first time. And if it is not, that is okay. Come on in, settle down, kick your shoes off, tell somebody to kindly move over so you can grab a seat and get comfortable. Yeah, that's how we do it here. OVP is in the place to be. Good to see you. My man, Scott Hummer, welcome in. Welcome in. Who else we got in the building? Gnostic Nomad, good to see you. Hope you had a great day today. Welcome in. Professor, greetings up in the Erie Coast. Good to see you. How are you? Hope you had a good day today. And of course, as always, Skull. Yep, that's how we do it around here, folks. Good to see everybody. We got a great conversation tonight. Peggy McGuire, welcome in. I think this is your first time here as well, like you indicated. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hope you had an amazing day, and hope everything is going well in your neck of the woods. Who else we got in the building? We got a whole bunch of folks coming in here. Yeah, Teresa, good to see you. Gen X, good to see you. Loving life, good to see you, fam. Hope everybody's had a great day today. Hope everybody didn't work too hard because the weekend is right around the corner, and that's how we do it. My man, Half Ready, good to see you, my brother. Hope you had a good day down there in the Kakalakis. Hope everything is going well. Bob, 942, good to see you, sir. How you been? How's the family? Hope everybody is doing well. Whoop Fang, good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. It's Mayhemic Thursday, y'all. Do you know when to go dark? Let's have a conversation. And I was thinking about this yesterday and the day before and all that good stuff. Frank Short, thank you for being in the backfield and listening. Good to see you. Hope you had a great day today as well. My man Jason's here, y'all. So there you go, folks. Jason's here. We can continue. Sway's in the building. Good to see you. Do me a favor, folks, before we jump into this conversation. If you have not smashed that like button, if you would, kind sir, kind ma'am, it's free because YouTube does not like truth tellers or people that are telling the truth because y'all are amazing. And thank you again for joining me tonight on Mayhemic Thursday. There's a bunch of mess going on in the world, but that's going to be okay because we going to be all right. Fallen Skies, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope the family's doing well. Hope you're getting that garden together. And I seen you. I've been watching you. Boy, you make me tired just watching you planting and working and doing everything on your homestead. It's good to see you. Hope you had a good day today. Little Lone Prepper, good to see you. Good to see you. Grit and Grace, welcome in, welcome in. Peggy just said Iran launched ballistic missiles in Israel. It just happened. Well, sit back and get some popcorn, folks, because it's about to kick off and we're going to see what happened. My man, Dave Busby, good to see you, my brother. How are you? How's everything on the West Coast going? Hope you had a good day, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy Max in the building with us. Fish Sticks, good to see you. How are you? How are you? My Renaissance grandma is in the building now. Y'all behave because grandma's here. And, grandma don't play. She has not a problem when you get out of line to tell you, correct yourself before I have to. She will. She's as nice as can be. And she's an amazing gardener. And if you don't believe me, y'all need to go check out her channel because she grows on her balcony and in the house. She doing her thing over there, and I ain't mad at her because she's about it. She's about doing the things, y'all. Tuck, good to see you. My man Rip Curl, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Star, good to see you. Hey, hey. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great day today. Yes, indeed. Fun Klinsman, I think, if that's how you pronounce it. Good to see you. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. So let's talk about it. Do you know when to go dark? Bravo 6, going dark. Basically, going dark means you go silent, okay? Find your people. If something goes down and if something doesn't go down, it's okay to go silent. Because life be lifing, and there's times where we have to focus on some things and some other things need to take and sit in the back seat while we handle a few things here and there. And but just let the people that you love and the people that you trust tell them, going dark, everything's okay. I got some things to do, because we all get busy. Yeah, yeah. How many of us know people or have known people, that we see on YouTube all the time, and all of a sudden you don't see them for a minute? They've gone dark for whatever. Donald, good to see you. How are you? Welcome in. That's okay, you know? But let's focus in on something that goes down. You can call it SHTF if you want. You can call it whatever it wants to be. You go dark. But if you have a community of people, or you have close friends and family that you talk to on the regular, Here's my question to you, folks in the chat, because y'all are intelligent and smart. Do you tell them you're going dark? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that you should, and we'll see what happens. Tracy Winbush, oh, good to see you. Hope you're having a great day, Tracy. Hope you're having a great day, and thank you for joining me tonight. Cherokee Survival says no. Okay. And Donald says 1. Tuck says 1. Michelle, good to see you. She says 1. Grit and Grace says 1. Colleen, welcome in. She says 1. Sherry says no. Why would you say so? All these folks are saying 1. Always let family know when I go dark. Yeah. So here's my answer to that, Sherry. For those trusted people, and I'm talking trusted people, close, family, friends, your community, your group, whatever you want to call them, I say yes because you owe it to them. Because those are the people that truly and actually care about you. This is just me talking. I say yes also, and let me put a 1 in the chat. Yeah. Close friends and family. I'll tell them, yeah, I'm going dark. You may not hear from me for a week or so. Everybody is, I am okay. I just got to focus. I got to get some stuff done. I got to do some things, plain and simple. And if you don't think so, that's okay too. I got no problem with that. Yeah. Nick Easy, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. JD, good to see you, my friend. Willie told me he's making his way up to see you this weekend, and he has plenty of ramen noodles to share. So there it is. That's an inside joke between me and JD. Gen X, if I didn't speak to you, good evening. Good to see you. But yeah, that's the thing. LMD MT said they'll be dark before me. Yeah. Oops, welcome in. Oki Khan, good to see you. Yeah. Exactly, Grit and Grace. Yeah, I'm with you. Yes. If I don't tell the family, the group, that I'm going dark for a minute, they're gonna come knocking on the door. They will. And they should, because I would for them, because that's how close we are. Sway said, tell them to turn on the handheld radio. Yeah, exactly. During the SHTF, if you have plans in place, if you have a no comms plan in place, or a comms plan in place, or an SHTF plan in place that and they know, and that everybody agreed on, that if they don't hear from me in an SHTF, they know what to do. Plain and simple. Yeah. Huh. Well, Sherry, I get it, and I understand. People that you love and count on, and that count on you. I, out of respect and out of closeness and friendship, yeah, I'm gonna tell them I'm going dark. Yeah. But there are family members and friends that I won't say anything to about going dark. They'll just have to deal with it. Yeah, you don't tell everybody. Like my dad used to tell us, you don't tell everybody your dreams, and you don't tell everybody your business. And I said it, and I'll say it again. Business. You don't tell everybody your business. KP Heathen, good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well today. But that's just it. Learn when to go dark. with all this, and I'll give you a prime example. Exactly, half ready. Right, exactly. Yep, the ones that need to connect with me know how to, even when I go dark. Exactly. Absolutely. Absolutely. Prime example. Whatever this thing that's supposed to go down on the 14th, which I'm tired of talking about it, and this will probably be the last time I talk about it. The protests across America or whatever they're doing, don't know, don't care. Unless you mess with me in mind, then we got a problem. So let's just say it's similar to what's going on the West Coast, New York, whatever, and it literally goes full blown RIOT. Okay, full blown. And now the balloon's gone up. For whatever reason, they've instituted curfews and all this other mess. Yeah, my group, I'm sending out one of our codes in a text message, and they know exactly what that means, and we go from there. But based on the things going on around you, we got to be aware of it so that we don't get caught in the middle of it. Whether your go dark means you're leaving your house or, people are coming to your house. The professor said, confirmed, Isaac is running sorties in Ishmael land right now. Okay, gotcha. Thank you for that update, Professor. Appreciate it. And, that's how we do it. Yep. So, you got to know when, be ahead of the curve. Just like, if you're bugging out, you need to keep an eye open for the signs of the times and what's going on and anticipate it happening to the point where if you need to bug out, you're going to pack up your stuff and get out before everybody else realizes it, so you're ahead of the masses and you don't get stuck in all of that mess. Yeah. OVP said, I might tell Mrs. OVP I'm going dark, but I don't know. She's kind of shady. Well, if you're going dark, I guarantee you she's probably going dark with you. Yeah. And that's how that goes. Call me LT. They all do. Great show. Thank you. You're more than welcome. Thank you. Thank you, LM, and appreciate you. Yeah. Thank you for your subscribership and your support. Yeah. But it's all about keeping your head on a swivel, discernment, your gut instincts. And that doesn't mean you got to be glued to the TV. Okay. Um, when you go dark, doesn't mean you're not paying attention. You're just not communicating. Because when you go dark, the one thing you should be doing is gathering intel. You should be figuring out what's going on, what's truly happening, ears open, eyes open, heart open. Hi, you okay? Did you wake up from your nap? How was your nap? Y'all's fur nephew right here just woke up. You okay? Yeah, everything all right? Okay, good. So, those are some of the things we got to do. Open your ears, if you're going dark for whatever reason, doesn't make it be personal SHTF. It could be, whatever you want to call it. Get your radio out and turn it on and just listen. See what you can hear. Put it on scan and just scan, because you'll gather intel, which can help you in the long run. Plain and simple. Those are the things to be aware of. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate that. He said 61 watching and 40 likes. Please help. There you go. And thank you. those are the things to take into consideration when you go dark. Doesn't mean you just, like a turtle, you just crawl into a shell. No. When I go dark, I'm focused. I'm focused on executing plans, getting things ready, doing what needs to be done to make sure that my family is safe, my friends are safe, and gathering intel to see what's going on, where it's at, and all of that. James Carroll, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Orion Preparedness, good to see you. Stopped in the local DG for my nightly round of intel gathering. There you go. There you go, bruh. Good to see you. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah. Yeah, but those are the things that we should be doing when we go dark. Doesn't mean that we cut off all communications. It just means that we get rid of a lot of the background noise that's going on. What's the matter, bud? You okay? What you been doing? What you got on your nose? Okay, come on over here and lay down. And thank you. Y'all's fur nephew. He woke up from his nap and he's trying to figure stuff out. But those plans doesn't mean we stop communicating. We just stop communicating, and I'm doing air quotes, to the masses. We communicate to those closest to us, the ones that need to know, But yeah, Michael Wolf said the radio's been on for the last couple of days now. Yeah, and just listen. It's cool. Ouch. What do you want? Nope, I need you to come over here and lay down. Okay, can you do that for Dad, please? And thank you. Yeah, gather intel. Ed, good to see you. Good to see you. He said Tara has half the kitchen set up with maps of the country and rest of the world. Exactly. And that's the thing, gathering intel. Yeah. Yep. So, that's what it's all about when you go dark. There's a saying in our group chat about, if something goes down, 2 words that go out to the group and everybody knows what to do. Those are the kind of things you have to do and set up and know what you are doing and all of your close people are doing. Yep, that's right, Okie Khan. There, your fur nephew Cole. He's sitting here with his head in my lap. So I'm assuming before the live stream is over, he will make a grand appearance and climb up in my lap and just want to wreak havoc with cold quakes. But he's going to have to wait. Have a good evening, Wolfgang. Thank you for stopping in. Peggy said, I need to make me a simple bug out bag in case I need to flee. Absolutely, Peggy. You need to have a bug out bag with all of the essentials and important things that you need to take to survive whatever, wherever, and whenever it happens. Yes, please put it together. JD said, check your radio every 3 hours at the top of the hour for 3 minutes and then shut it back off. Exactly. What's the matter? What are you gruffing about? Okay. Mr. Always got to have a last word. Okay. Have a good night, OVP. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. James Carroll, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. And those are the things. Right, loving life. He does. He's still sleepy. Yeah. Exactly, Ghost Lincoln. I need to know basics, and only my family needed to know. Right. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But, gather your intel while you go dark. because that can help you function in how you move and when you move and what you do when you move, if that makes any sense. Yeah. So, like right now, you got Ishmael and Isaac throwing rocks at each other. Let them throw rocks. That's fine. That's good intel. Now you know. So, what do you do with that intel? You file it away until you need it, or something else goes down. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Um, right, right, half ready. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Peggy. Any content creator on this stream has a good video to help you out. Absolutely. If you go to my playlist, you'll see bug out bags and videos and how tos. And if you go to anybody creditable, I'll say that, in the prepping community, a lot of folks in the chat tonight, they'll talk to you about a bug out bag. And if you have questions, you can always email me if you like, visionpreparedness@gmail.com, plain and simple. That's right, oops. Yeah. Chew in, Dad. Yeah, he wants to, but he just laid down, so he's content for a little while. Yeah, so gather your intel while you go dark. If you have to stage stuff, if you're bugging out, stage stuff. If you're bugging in, stage stuff that you may need at a moment's notice. Plain and simple. I don't know. I could care less about the protests, but I am well aware of the ones in my surrounding area. And I put out information to my kids where not to be, when not to be. And if it gets too crazy and something goes down, I am the first phone call they make. And that's it for the weekend. Other than that, we're going to go about our business. My sister and her husband and kids are coming over Saturday. Supposed to rain, but we're going to grill out some hamburgers and hot dogs, and we're going to have us a good old time. Yeah, regardless. Jason Hewing, good to see you, my brother. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. But that's the thing, know when to go dark. My grandmother used to tell us, the kids would be in the room and the adults talking. My grandmother used to say, "Boy, you need to be quiet. Grown folks are talking. Go in the other room." Yeah. It's amazing what you'll learn when you become quiet. Right, Dale. Right. Too crazy. Target practice. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So, that's part of what to do when you go dark. When do you go dark? That's up to you. That's up to your surroundings, your circumstances, and what's going on. If you're the type, like I said earlier, if you're bugging out, you got to time that so you get out before the masses realize it and get stuck in all that traffic. Have multiple routes to wherever you're going and all of that good stuff. And, that's another video, or actually another conversation. Yeah, Mario, welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah. Half Ready said, so thanks to all the folks from Ohio today. At work, I held my coffee up and said, "Skull," and took a drink. They all looked at me like I was stupid. Well, Half Ready, this is what you do. When you go into work tomorrow, you hold up your coffee cup and you go, "Skull," and take another drink and go about your business. Doesn't matter if they look at you crazy. You know what it is, what it does, and what it means. So there you go, my friend. Yeah. KP said he heard they stopped shipping supplies to LA. Okay, that doesn't surprise me. And we've been talking about that for months, about supply chain, how the tariffs and how the dock workers, now everything was going to end up at some point in time either slow down or come to a complete stop. That's why we said prep up now. Get what You can now get the necessities, not the wants, the necessities. Stick to the things that you and your family need to survive. Well, half ready, same here. Folks look at me like I'm stupid all the time. Yeah. Last night at 2 o'clock in the morning, Cole woke me up and said, "Dad, let's play Kung Fu." So guess what? We were playing Kung Fu for about a half an hour, then went back to bed. Yeah. Dale said, "Go in and yell, simplify and see what happens." Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But, it's all about timing and the reason why we go dark. Plain and simple. That's right. We are kinfolk, half ready. Absolutely. Tell mama and them I said, hey, by the way. And to all the dads, let me say this now. To all the dads, happy Father's Day. You rock. Keep on doing what you're doing because we need y'all in this world. Yeah. To all the dads, thank you for your service, for being dad. You rock. Skull. So there it is. Father's Day is approaching quickly. Yeah, it's our day. Yeah, our day to do nothing. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Rob B. Appreciate it. Much appreciated, my friend. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Peggy, we like you too. We love you too. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That's right, LM. Tell them. Dad's rock. Yeah. My man, Rule 2IC. Good to see you, my brother, and happy Father's Day to you. And I am carving out a Saturday morning just for you so we can go to breakfast and sit down and break bread and just talk. How's that? Yeah, I'm working on it, Rule. I'll text you and so we can get together. Got some couple important things coming up here that we got to take care of and get through. So, after that, we will just get together. Yeah. So, going dark, folks. So, let me ask y'all this, just to get your minds at least thinking about it. When you go dark, what is the first thing you're going to do? Yes, you are, Ghost Lincoln, and favorite uncles are important because I am the favorite uncle and I am a pawpaw. So skull to all the dads, all the uncles, all the pawpaws. Skull. 46 camper, welcome in. So when you go dark, what's the first thing you do? For me, when I go dark, the first thing I tell those that need to know is I'm going dark. And depending on who it is, they know what that means and they know what to do. And we go from there. Yeah. So, that's my thing. Exactly, LM. Yeah. Close the gates, turn on fences. See, that's yeah. That's right. Exactly. I got a little time to do that because I got folks coming here. Once everybody's here, the gates will be closed and the fences will be turned on. Yeah. I'm with you on that, LM. I am with you on that. Dan H., good to see you. Yep, Dan said load all the seed dispensers that ain't hot yet. Exactly. Absolutely. Yep. Exactly, Cherokee. He said, I go dark, first thing, vanish. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Little Lone Prepper said, bury my phone. There you go. See, that's a whole nother conversation. And I got a video coming out about that as well. and I'll talk about that more later in an upcoming video. So there we go. It said become a vampire, live in the darkness. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Ghost Lincoln said, let the family know, then eat a Pop-Tart and drink a cup of coffee. Skull. Right, JBS. Condition red. Yep. Absolutely. Peggy, I'm with you. Yeah, see? She said, yep, my budget is extremely tight, probably like mine and everybody else's. Right, but this is going to be a necessity. I will check that site out. Yeah, there's tons of people that can help you put together a bug out bag. And I'll run through quick basics. Food, water, ways to purify water, food, water, shelter, medical, security, and communications. 6 things right there. Everything that you have in your bug out bag should fall in one of those 6 categories. And there's a whole lot of other people in the chat that can give you suggestions and ideas also. Same here, Connie Corso, mine too. So, you got to know when you go dark. Welcome back, Gen X. You got to know what you need to do. That's not the time to think. That's the time, to think of, well, I got to do this and this and this. That is the time to execute the plans that you have already put in place and talked about. Plain and simple. Yeah. Yep. Right, LM. Right. Dollar Tree. You can get basics for travel. Absolutely. Absolutely. And, those are the things. Don't panic. There's no need to panic because we have plans already in place. All we have to do is execute the plans. Do plans change? Absolutely. You just adapt and move on. Dale said, pour a stiff drink and wait. Well, in my case, that would be another cup of coffee. Skull. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. But those are the things to think about. Not panic. And y'all know I don't do any fear mongering or buy my gear or you're going to die. That'll never happen. I will give suggestions and go from there. But these are things we need to think about. Yeah. Steel and Tree said, if I bury my phone, I can't send mad shad stupid stuff off the internet. Ah, right, Steel and Tree. Exactly. Yeah. So, those are the things we got to do. Yep, exactly, Ghost Lincoln. The 10 C's in the bag. Yep. Yep. Thank you, Tammy. Yes, indeed. Tammy said Israel just launched airstrikes on Iran. Well, there you go. Am I concerned? Yeah, I'm concerned because I want to know what's going on. But am I going to stay up and watch CNN all night? Probably not. Unless there is some type of side effect, air quotes, side effects that happen in this country. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. I don't do spam, so I don't have to worry about spam. Right, JBS, different type of bag that kills it. Yeah, exactly. You got to know what you know, especially if you go dark. When I go dark, I can tell you one place I won't be is right here on YouTube. Won't be here. Especially if it's serious. I'm toying with the idea of something Saturday. I'm not sure yet. I'm not, and I'll just leave it at that. I'll just say this. It could possibly be a special edition of Coffee Talk, and I'll leave it at that. But know when to go dark, know what to do. Advert, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for joining us. How you doing? Everything okay with you in these great republics of America? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Dale said, if you panic, you lose. No, if you panic, just stop. And as my good friend Half Ready told me, breathe. And then go on about your business and get it done and do what you're supposed to do. And he caught me. He was paying attention, and that's all he said to me. And I stopped dead in my tracks and looked at him and kind of smiled and breathed and turned around and went on about my business. Yeah. So, that's what we got to do sometimes. Gypsy, good to see you. Nah, don't be sorry you're late. You're never late. You're here. And that's what counts. When you are here, Gypsy, you're here. But, folks, do you know when to go dark? And what do you do when you go dark? And that's okay. Now I don't know if anybody's ever talked about it, but we, the Ohio group, we've put together, some key code words, and everybody knows what that is. And for example, if I were to say something like Bravo 6 going dark, they know exactly what that means, and we go from there. Canna John, welcome in. How you doing, my brother? Hope you're doing well. Hope everything up there in the great country of Canada is treating you a-okay. Yeah. Yep. Yes. And it's going to be okay. Plain and simple. And I'm not trying to get deep and spooky and scare everybody, but it's just something to think about. What do you do when you go dark? Do you know when to go dark? Do you know how to go dark? Yeah. Gen X said, just watch the Canadian Prepper. No, thank you. I'll pass. Yeah. Exactly, Dan. Right. Exactly. See, y'all, I'm 15, dark out. That's it. I mean, we all know what that means. And yeah, Cherokee, it was in the 80s today and sunshine. Now it's overcast, and it looks like we're gonna get some rain. Yep, exactly. Yep, Golf Lima going dark. Golf Lima has left the chat. Right. Yeah. Bravo 6 going dark. Jericho, good to see you. Good to see you. And thank you. And this is something that you have to learn and be in the mindset when to be. And I'm just saying this in general. You have to be in the mindset and have a discernment to know when to be quiet. Yeah. And I every morning I wake up, before I grab a phone, before I grab the remote to turn on the news, before I even go to the bathroom, I wake up and I just sit there and I listen. Plain and simple. I just sit there for about 5 or 10 minutes and do nothing but listen. That's an amazing thing. That is an amazing thing. And I make it a habit. Robert Ham, good to see you, my brother. I know that's right. Yeah. Do some deaf. Salute. Skull. Good to see you and welcome in. But OVP said, I don't know what any of that means. Well, you'll learn, OVP. You'll learn. Trust me, you'll learn. Yeah. Yeah. Ha, Jericho said Canadian Prepper would tell us the wrong information again. Yes. Then try to sell us stuff from his store. Absolutely. And we all know that. We all laugh at him. He's a buffoon. Um, right, Ghost Lincoln? I'm learning the phonetic alphabet. Huh. By the way, for those of you that would like, if you would like to join us on Patreon, it's free. And I got to get back over there because I got a whole bunch of stuff for the people on Patreon. Some have graciously donated $1 a month to us, which is amazing. That is our Patreon channel is what I call our document repository. Every document over there is downloadable. Everything is downloadable and it's free. And if Nightbot's doing his job, he may drop the link to our Patreon channel. And there's a bunch of how-tos over there and everything. And I got to get back over there because I got a whole bunch of stuff to share with the people. And those that were kind enough to donate $1 a month, they get a little extra. They get some stuff that everybody else doesn't. But, that's because they found it in their heart to donate $1. So I find it in my heart to give them a little extra stuff. Yeah. Yeah. She said, thank you, Vision. Thanks for teaching us. No one has ever told me what it means nor what to do when going dark. Yeah, well, you're welcome. And that's the thing. And so, yeah, it comes from my childhood when you would do stuff. You didn't tell mom where you went. You didn't tell dad where you went. And you were gone for like the day. And you came home and they got on you. Like, where you been? We've been trying to find you, blah, blah. And this was before cell phones were out. So there was no cell phones to call you. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you're more than welcome, she said. And I thought this was a good conversation to have tonight. Yeah. Yep. So, just get into place. Chance, good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well and everything is okay with you. We say Nick, Lima, Oscar Lima. Yes. But, you know, um, ooh, Show Intel said IDF is also hitting Yemen right now. Well, okay. There you go, folks. Yeah. Yes. So, to go dark doesn't mean to just ignore everybody. To go dark means priorities have been kicked into gear, and I'm doing the things necessary to protect me and my family and my loved ones. Doesn't mean I don't care about anybody else, but this takes priority. So I'm going dark and doing what needs to be done. And, hopefully I will never, ever have to do that to the extent that the world is showing us we may need to. I'll put it that way. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Dan said, OVP, I'll teach you. You, my new pet project. There you go. There you go. There you go. Tuck, if I didn't speak to you, how are you? Yeah. Yeah. So, that's what we got to do. Or at least think about it. Coffee maker. My husband had a beside coffee maker. Yardbirds, good to see you. He said, you already know where you're going. When your mind's made up, your body will follow, and wanting isn't enough. You have to need it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing. There are the plans that I've put in place for my family and my loved ones are so ingrained in my mind and in my heart that I won't have to think about them because they'll just be executed because it's my second nature to do it, to do this, to do this, to do this, to do this, to know that this person, this person, this person, this person, they're good. They know what they're doing. They know what's going on. And the plans will fall into place. And if all the plans don't, that's okay. Don't panic. But you have to be able to pivot and say, okay, we need to do this instead. Just like if you know, or if you come up on you're driving and you come up and the road's closed and you're going to point A, okay, this road's closed, now what? You're like, do you know how to get around that closed road? Meaning an alternate route. That's all that is. Just have alternate routes. Yeah. Yeah. So, that's all that is. Chance said, I'm hanging in there working on my bunker codes rebranding, hoping for the best. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And by the way, folks, if you guys have not read Chance's book, The Bunker Codes, please go to Amazon and get it. For those of you that were at the Bug Out Weekend, I think I gave out we gave away a dozen copies thanks to Chance. I have his book. I have read it, and I have 2 copies. I'm giving one to somebody else to read, but that is an awesome book. If you haven't read his book, please go buy it from Amazon and read his book, and then pass it on to somebody else to read. Yeah, yeah, but those are the things we got to think about. Right, Robert. Right, going dark shifts your priorities. Absolutely, 100%, 100%. Because now, if I have to go dark, I'm focused on family. Okay, and I'm not talking about just blood family. I'm talking about family. I am blinders on, head down. We are now doing the things that will allow us to not only to survive, but to thrive. And that's all that is the priority. Yeah. Yeah. Julie, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Hope you had a great day today. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, good idea. Chance said learn some hand signals, even if it's just for small 4-person team unit tactics. Yes. Yeah. Link says page not found. Okay, Sherry, let me see what I can do here for you. And see if I can. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Here is, and I'll drop this in the chat, our Patreon channel. Right there. And I might have to get on Nightbot and have him fix the links. But there's the link to our Patreon channel if you want to join over there. And it's free. You don't have to pay a dime. And there's a lot of stuff over there downloadable that could help you do whatever it is you need to do or learn, and go from there. Yeah. Yeah. Tuck said, I'm good. Getting stronger. Lost 13 pounds in 30 days. Step by step. I dreamed the plan from that chair to walking man. Amen. And I'm with you on that, Chance. Awesome. Julie said, I made it barely. Well, you're here now, Julie. So find you a nice, comfy seat to sit down in, kick your shoes off, and breathe, because you're here and you made it. Yeah. Yeah. But, that's the thing. I hear you, Yardbirds, on the phone and on the move. Do your thing and be safe, bro. Appreciate you. But guys, you priorities shift when you go dark. Let me give y'all a shot of the cold cam. He is laying there doing his thing. He was playing and pawing himself and doing what he does. He just did it again. Let's see. Give y'all a shot of y'all's fur nephew. There he goes. He's doing his thing. Yeah. He's living his best life. So there it is. That's y'all's nephew. Y'all's favorite fur nephew doing his thing. Prepper 101. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Welcome in. But priorities shift, and that's okay. They do. But okay. All right. Thank you, Advert. Awesome. Okay. The link I dropped did work. Okay. I'll have to have a meeting with Nightbot and see if we can get that fixed. Yeah. But to our Patreon channel, there's a bunch of stuff over there. You can download whatever you want. You can download everything. And if you download it, make sure you put it on a drive that is portable that you can take with you and refer to you later if you need to. Yeah. Yeah, Katrinka, welcome in. Good to see you. CV Farmer in the house. Hope you're doing well. Hope all the cows are happy and life is good up there in that state up north. Skull. Man, what time is it? Oh man, we got 3 minutes left. But I hope that this made sense to everybody. Because I was mulling this over. And I was like, well, how do you communicate this? Because I never heard anybody talk about it. So I said, well, then you talk about it. Yeah. So I did. Hope it makes sense. Do you know when to go dark? Do you know how to go dark? I will do that, Ghost. Most definitely, I will tell them both. You said hello. The COO is upstairs, probably asleep. She doesn't feel good. And, but she's okay. And your fur nephew, he's just being cold. Adverse said he's preparing for going dark. Oh yeah, he goes dark every time a delivery driver shows up, and he goes full dark. Thank you, Rule. Appreciate it. And that's just it, folks. Something to think about. And if necessary, put your plans in writing. Walk through them. What does it mean when you go dark? What does that mean? I know what it means for me. And I got a video coming out about some things that need to be taken care of when you go dark. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you. I truly do. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. Y'all are awesome. And like I've always said, y'all come here to for the COO and for y'all's fur nephew. It ain't about me. I'm just the one sitting in front of the camera talking. Y'all support the channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. We have that's right, Michelle. That's right. Yes, we have an amazing community. We have an amazing community, and thank you for that update. Oops, he said they promise a swift retaliation. Well, we'll see. Yeah. Exactly, Chance. Don't forget to prep for your pets too, and your animals if you're a homesteader, livestock, all that good stuff. Yeah. JBS, have a good evening. Thank you for joining me, bro. I appreciate you as always. And if the professor is still in the chat, have that conversation with JBS and let's make that happen. You do the same, Jericho. You stay safe, Gypsy. You're more than welcome. You guys are the reason why I come back all the time, plain and simple. I'm trying to bring us all good content that's going to not only help us during stressful times, whether it be SHTF, a personal SHTF, natural disaster, or whatever. Just bringing some information. If I can at least get you guys thinking about it, I've done my job. I've succeeded. TDDR, good to see you and welcome in. Hope you're doing well. But again, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Don't get so overwhelmed with what's going on in the world that you stop living your life and enjoying your life and spending time with the ones you love and your friends. Smile and laugh. Laughter is the best medicine. And with that, folks, I want to say this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Keep on prepping, because your family depends on you, and it depends on your life. This is Vision Preparedness. God bless everybody. Have an amazing rest of your Thursday evening. No matter what mayhemicness may be inbound, we gonna be all right, because not only are we going to survive, but we're going to thrive. Have an amazing evening. God bless everybody, and we will see you in the next video. Take care. Stay safe.
The time is now.